Good morning, Max. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Julien. How are you? How is the evening in Paris, the city of lights, and how is Julien?
Julien's doing good. I'm here today to keep my promise from last week. I told you I had a very quick, very short story, a very positive one.
I like it. I like it.
And last week you were telling me a story about your friend Terry, I believe, who had issues with his car, repairing the car and all of that. There was insurance part, repair shop. My story is purely about the repair shop. That's actually, I'm going to name them because we've already named them in the past and they're already in our Hall of Fame. The company's Midas in France. And they just, again, they sent me an email, which, most of the newsletters, I unsubscribe. Their newsletter, for some reason, they send it in a timely fashion, and they send it's a rare newsletter. It's not something I get every other day. That's maybe once a month at most, and usually once a quarter. And it's usually kind of, reminding me, oh, looks like you have not paid us a visit in a while. Do you want to check the oil level, or are you sure you shouldn't change your tires before winter? Or
is it a newsletter or just a reminder that you're due?
So it's not a reminder. It's I guess it's not super personalized. It's not a personal reminder. It's not it feels like a newsletter, but because it always happened to come in a timely fashion, I guess that's I'm part of a batch of customers that have similar. I'm guessing. I don't know how they do this, but so I check it, and I would like some English vocabulary here. That's big springs you got over the wheels that absorb the.
Oh yeah. There's the shock absorbers and the There's another word that I can't get either.
Shock absorbers, and it's starting to make a little bit noise, some squeaking sound on my car, which is probably normal because it sleeps outside. It's not in a garage. It's cold this day, so I just think, they send me that email. They tell me, hey, you haven't checked us for a while, and this is on sale. You get 2 for the price of 1. I'm thinking, well, mine is actually noisy. So I click on the ad. I get to their website. Incredibly simple. Within second, you can make an appointment. You choose which store you want to go to, which time frame you want to go to. You register everything. My car is pre-recorded in their system. They tell me, hey, that was your last visit. Is there anything else you want to check? Fill everything in. The appointment is made. I get an SMS and an email confirming everything, plus a reminder the day before. I mean, the whole thing, from a customer experience perspective, absolutely great. If you remember, I had a story about their competitor last year or the year before that, where I placed, 62 calls? I can't remember. Could not reach anyone. No website to book online. Insane. So great experience up till now. I show up at the store. You even have the possibility to prepay if you don't want to get your credit card there. Was not too sure about what I wanted exactly. Get at the store and I tell them, all right, so here is what I want. Those shock absorbers, they're kind of noisy. My brakes, when I brake to stop at a traffic light, for example, they kind of makes a noise as well. I'd like you to check the both of them. And while you're at it, refill the oil, refill the cleaners and all of that.
The tune-up stuff, yeah.
Make sure the tires are fine. The whole package. Just clean up, get it right. I'm going to take the road in a few days, and I just want to make sure my car is safe. They say, yeah, no problem, but it's going to take at least an hour, so go for a round. We'll give you a call. They give me a call. I come back an hour or two later, whatever it was. They give me the keys. They say, it's all fine. We refilled everything. Your tires are good. The two things, they are a little bit noisy because your car probably sleeps outside. Yes, it is. Well, then, it's just getting dry and all of this, but it's not dangerous. You should not change them. You can change them if you like. We have a nice offer, but they are brand new, so that'd be stupid. And everything is fine. You can go. Say, all right, how much do I owe you? Well, we haven't done anything, so you don't owe us anything. You spent an hour checking everything. Well, but we didn't change anything. Now we just know that next time you need to change something, first you know that we don't force sell anything because, we haven't tried to sell something you don't need. And on top, you know that if you need something, just checking up on the car, that's not going to cost you anything. So we know you're a repeat customer. That's going to be free for today. And I was just like, why isn't it always that way? Easy to book online. They don't overcharge. They don't sell you something you don't need. And they don't even charge you for the service, which in my opinion, they probably should, but they got it right. I'm a repeat customer. I keep going there and talking about them all the time.
And they were quick and efficient. Wow. Yeah, this is, I thought you were going to say, and they charged me 100 euros to do all the fluid updates and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, go. That's a good story. But yeah, we're not going to charge you anything. That is, I think the single most important thing in that is I'm not going to do any more than you need. The piece that was icing on the cake was, and I'm not going to charge you if all I do is look at it. But when I have gone to a shop and become loyal to a shop, it's because I trust that they're going to have me do what I need and nothing more. This goes back to a story I told a little bit ago when I fried the engine in my car, had a new engine put in, and went to the dealership and said, hey, I need this part. And the way I said it was so lame that they tried to get me to buy a new engine when it was literally a brand new engine in there. That is, I think with a car mechanic, that is so primary, but there's so many other places where, we're only going to charge you for what you need. We're not going to do more. And, we want you as a customer for the long haul. There's such a basic, helpful lesson there. That is a wonderful story, especially we're not even going to charge you for something that's very defendable to charge for.
And I was very surprised. So basically the guy gives me the key and then there's a blank. And I'm like, I'm an honest person. I can't leave the store just because he forgot.
You're not gonna sneak out.
I'm not going to feel good about it. I'm going to keep thinking about it. I'm going to have the feeling he's going to come knock on my door at midnight at some point when he will realize. Right. So after 3 seconds of blank, I'm like, how much do I owe you? And they look at me like, we haven't done anything. We just refilled the different reservoirs. There's really nothing for it. Fantastic story. And again, it's not just about not paying. That's really the icing on the cake. It's building trust, not overcharging me for some, they had that sale. They probably get commissioned on this. It would have been, I came to complain that it was making noise. They had the car, they had the discount. It would have been so easy to convince me to change that thing. They did not take that route, and they could have done it in the past. They did not. I just love it. And the online booking and the newsletters that comes right on time, always with a little discount on something. It's just end-to-end positive customer experience. There's so much to learn from that company.
That is good. And the online thing, I guess it's part of a chain. So they have that, we talked before about repair shops in the US. A lot of them are just independent, very small businesses. And, their reservation system is you get the guy on the phone. And that's and they're always, you always have to wait around a little while because he's talking to somebody or whatever. So that's another really nice perk that they have that. Especially for you, Mr. I want to be digital at all times.
Exactly. Well, anyway, I thought you had such a bad story last week. I had to bring a good one. That was a short one, but hopefully a very good one. And I guess I'll just have to come up with something more creative in 2 weeks' time because next week is your turn.
All right, and I'll be trolling my friends for Tales of Woe. And if anybody has a story for our mailbag, please put it in. We'd love to get it, and we'll share it on the air.
Sounds perfect. Thank you very much, Max. Have a beautiful day, and I talk to you next week.
Sounds great. Thanks, Julien. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.